Hello everyone, Karen Glasser here from Spark Network, and we are so excited we can barely contain ourselves. I'm here with Catherine Booth Trainer, and we are getting ready to announce the official launch of Spark Network. Catherine, tell me how excited you are.
I am so excited, Karen. We've already been having quite a bit of fun and enjoying our first members that have come in kind of our beta phase. But we are so excited because the other parts of it are coming together. And this is not just another website. This is not just another place to share it. This is a community and a place where things can really be happening to increase your sales, your site rank, and your network in a very powerful way.
So exciting. And I know not only are we involved, obviously, in our own website, sparkitnetwork.com, we also have a lot of social media platforms that we're playing in. And so let's go over some of those platforms so that people know where to find us. Where should we start?
We should start probably with Twitter, because Twitter is kind of one of those things that there's somewhat of a conversation there, but it's one of the ways that we can engage and promote. It's a great way for people to bring traffic back to their website, back to Spark Network, also to just promote with other people too. So on Twitter, it's Spark Network, and we want people to use hashtags. So when you go and follow Spark Network, you'll go to the page, if possible, and there's a list of hashtags that we've already got set up that we can all be watching for each other's articles, because we want to not only promote articles that are posted in Spark Network, but when you post one on your blog, maybe you don't post it over at Spark, but you are welcome to promote early and often anything that you're putting out online. And we are set up to be watching for that and helping each other to promote it on Twitter with those hashtags.
Well, that's really the power of hashtags, because they cross all platforms. And so when you're hashtagging, and by the way, for those of you who are listening saying a hashtag, what's a hashtag? It looks like a pound sign. So that's a hashtag, and then you put the name and the word of whatever you're going to do. But it crosses over all platforms. Isn't that right?
That's right. You can do hashtags on Facebook. You can do them on Google+. You can do them on Twitter. Can you do them on LinkedIn? I'm not sure about that, Karen.
I am not sure about that, but I do see a lot of people doing it, so I think there must be some connection there, and that's one of those things that as we are educated, we will pass on that information to all of you as well.
Right, but for sure, on Twitter and on Facebook, if you click on the hashtag, it will pull up everything that's hashtagged. So those are great for events and for things like what we're doing as a collaborative group. Then everybody's things pulls up all at once, and you can easily retweet and share and promote things. So that's a very convenient way for you to support the network and also find out the exciting things that people are doing. I go on there and I'm looking at the articles and the podcasts and the things that are already coming on, and we're just developing an amazing group of people. It's exciting.
It is. It's very, very exciting. And you know, a lot of us, our only social media that we play with is Facebook. So let's talk a little bit about Facebook right now. I know that we have created a Facebook fan page, and we also have a Facebook group. Can you explain the difference between the two and why we need to?
Sure. We need the Facebook page. Whenever you post something on Spark Network, the website, that gets automatically posted to the Facebook page. And that is just kind of a standard thing. We want people to go there and look at the page and like things and share things to their own page. If it's something that you want to share, you're welcome to do that. Or if you just want to give a like and support or make a comment, that's great. Karen, as you know, the name of the game with social media now is engagement. So it's not just going out and push, but really connecting with people, having conversations. Now, there's a certain level of conversation that you want to have with your Facebook page, and that is a conversation of support and a conversation of maybe asking some questions or making a connection, something like that, or putting a share on your page and recommending it. But there's another level of conversation that Karen and I have been experiencing in some really powerful Facebook groups that have just started over the last year. And they have very strict rules with no spam, but they are an absolute gold mine for support, for getting questions answered, for sharing things that you would not be sharing outside just for anybody to see, especially if you're working with the top level people like we are. There are some insider things that have saved us hours of time and thousands of dollars and kept us out of trouble, and those are the kind of things that get shared in the group. And then the other power of the group isn't just the collaboration and interaction, there's also the power of the search function in that group. So when, like recently there's been a lot of problems with HostGator, and that was one of the things that was in both of the groups. Okay, my sites, 8 million people's sites were down. It was a disaster. People were able to come in and say, what works, what's a stable, safe place, who has recommendations, and how do I get my stuff and have it safe and know what to do. So, powerful questions like that you need some immediate help with our Facebook group, we're going to be able to be having immediate help, immediate engagement, and these aren't things that you want on the Facebook page or that you even want on your personal page. You can keep that private in the group, and that keeps your expertise level up, it keeps your learning level up, and it increases the power of what you can do to help people. So we are super excited about that.
And some of the other things that we're going to be doing in that group, we will be uploading files, we'll be uploading infographics, we're going to be uploading all sorts of resources, as well as the experts that come join us in this group as well. They will be sharing their resources, and again, it's almost like going to school online with a bunch of really, really smart people, and yet you can do it in this group in a very safe environment.
It's a safe environment, Karen, and then also, like you said, we're going to be having these experts coming in. We're going to be having webinars. We're going to be having things that are ongoing that are going to be helping you really build your business. And that, we're a group of like-minded people. This Spark It Network is not for everybody, but it is for people that are positive, that want to make a difference, and that want to be full of integrity and having excellence in their business. And that is one of the things, Karen, we want to talk about, because this little video is going to go on the Facebook group. We have very strict rules about no spam. We don't want you coming in there and putting your promotion because you put out a new blog post. We don't want you coming in there and putting out a thing because you changed the thing on your Facebook page header and, do you like this? Those kind of things are promotions that you would put in the Spark It Network website. Spark It Network website is all about promotions. Spark It Network Facebook group is all about interaction, getting questions answered, and support. But if it's all clogged up with promotions, we're not going to be able to zero in and really help people. And that's where we're going to be ruthless about if you come in there and do that, we're going to ban you.
We're going to kick you out.
You're going to be kicked out. You will not be participating. And then we also ask you to help us watch for that, because there are softwares that have auto posting for groups, and we're not going to be able to stop that. There are going to be people coming in and posting MLM things and junk things and maybe not positive things, and we want to be sure that we get alerted to that right away and delete it. So don't let that discourage you or participate. Just put a little note that if you think it's spam, that it's spam, and then we'll take care of it and clean it up. But if we do that, Karen, you and I have both seen just tremendous business acceleration. We've seen joint ventures happening with people. We've seen people find employees. We've seen people find just tremendous resources, and then problem solved. My Facebook account got taken offline, and what did I do? When it's a business necessity, you want to be able to have a group of people that have resources. Like there have been people that have shared. There's an 800 number that you can call if you get your Facebook account disconnected, and they'll help you. Or who knows that? Can you just find that easily? No, you can't. But when we have a level of sharing and trust and resources, we're going to be able to have that here in the Spark It Network. It's really exciting.
It's going to be the go-to place. It'll be your go-to place when you need help, when you need assistance. If you're doing a blog post and you can't remember how to do keywords, you can ask that question, and we can give you tools. I mean, literally, there are tools out there, free tools, that we can put in there that you can use to help you be better at what you're doing. This is a collaboration. We call ourselves Spark It Network, a collaborative blogging, video, and podcast site. So we want to be collaborative, and we want you to be collaborative with everyone else as well.
Right. And there's also a file section that we can share files, share ebooks, share resources, and like the things you said. And then at first, of course, there's not going to be a whole lot of information. But as this grows, if you come in there with a question, you go ahead and type it up with a little search magnifying glass in the corner, and every comment and every post that has been asked that question, you're going to be able to see it. I mean, it's just a wealth of information that can be collected in these Facebook groups if everybody has the trust and respect to make it trustworthy and safe and not a spam zone. Really, really want to emphasize that. We want it to be so powerful for you, and that's why we're being strict.
And as of right now, you don't have to be a member of Spark Network to interact in this Facebook group page. But if you are a member, we want to give you extra visibility, and so when you go to do a post, just put a little M next to the rest of what you are going to be talking about, and that will identify you as a member, as somebody who has realized the value of what we are doing and has already stepped in and started to work on this. And that leads us to one more thing about the group. If you know of people that might find value of this and understand the rules, no spamming, no affiliate links, none of that, but are experts and could help us, you can invite them, and we will go ahead and make sure that they are going to be a good fit, and we will bring them into the group.
Yeah, that would be exciting because, not everybody is going to want to be joining as a Spark member, and we are totally fine with that. We want it to be the people that really get it and that it works for them and that it makes sense for their business. And so if it doesn't, but you can come into this group of really positive, really bright, really trustworthy people to do business with, we want you to bring people in, and we want you to feel really, really comfortable with participating.
Absolutely, absolutely. So some of the other social media platforms that we have space in, we have a group, we have a profile in LinkedIn, so you can find us there. And I know that we're going to be opening a group there as well, so you'll be able to integrate yourself into that platform as well if that's where you play. We also have a Google Plus page, and we have a Pinterest page. All of it being Spark Network. And then finally, we have our YouTube page. So all of the videos that we record and all of the things that we record in our interviews and a webinar, that's where they're going to be housed, and you're going to be able to go put them on a playlist and just watch to your heart's content.
Right, and you never know, you never know what's going to show up there, because we're going to be putting things like our frequently asked questions, but we're also going to be having some interviews, and sometimes they're going to be interviews with people that are just amazing. We have got some things coming up, Karen, which moves us into our publications, because we have some, not just the interactive things going, but we have some containers of brilliance. We have a series that we're going to be releasing next week called Increase Your Sales, Network, and Site Rank. We have got 12 speakers for this, and I'm telling you, the content is so powerful, and they talk about everything. Our first speaker is Robert Corey, and he's got this book, Feed a Starving Crowd. It's about how to find a market that is hungry for what you're doing and what you're offering, and how to present yourself with that, and so many creative and powerful business ideas that you can put to work right away. He's an amazing speaker, and if you sign up for the series, which is free, you can get his ebook of this amazing book for free. It's incredible. We've got other speakers on podcasting. We've got on social media, on video marketing, on blogging, on offline marketing, on referral marketing, on promotions that are in person, on creating powerful and clear messages, just compact things that you can use, and just so much content that's amazing. That's the first series we're putting out that you'll have access to as a member. They're going to be keeping on coming. So we're totally excited about that. This is a kind of behind-the-scenes thing that we've been working on.
Very, very excited about that. And some of the other offline assets that we are able to offer to our membership is the creation of ebooks, the creation of books on demand, print on demand, that people can go to the bookstore and actually purchase your books. We also will have a Spark It magazine. I'm so excited about the Spark It magazine. Let's talk a little bit about that.
Well, the Spark It magazine is going to be something that we're going to have as a group that we'll have some of these featured articles and things like that. Because it's an online magazine, it can play videos. You can sit on your iPad or your cell phone and pull it up, and you can read if you want to. You can listen to the audio if you want to. You can look at a mind map if you want to. You can read if you want to. Like when we do the Increase series, that'll be laid out where you have a choice. Maybe you only have 5 minutes. Well, you can look through the show notes. Maybe you only have 2 minutes. You can look at the mind map. Maybe you have the whole 30 minutes. You can watch the video. Maybe you want to be private to yourself and not watch. We'll have it available on audio. That's going to be all a la carte in the magazine with different things from our series, and then also when we find the best articles in Spark-It Network, we're going to share them in the magazine, and that's exciting. Plus, that's a linkable feature for you if you're chosen to be in the magazine. A tremendous showcase, I'll tell you.
Absolutely, and then we have a member category magazine, which is really, really cool because some of our business owners interact and play nicely together. They can be a real estate agent and a mortgage broker and possibly a title company. And when people realize that they have similarities and people that they can actually share referrals, we are going to be helping you come together in a category style magazine so that you can share all your information. How powerful will that be that you can share to your network and be able to refer and help others at the same time those others are sharing the magazine and helping you? It's very, very powerful.
And if you want people to read a magazine, why do we look at magazines, Karen? We look at it because it's a collection of things. It's not just one person, on and on and on and on and on, all about me, all about me. And that's the barrier that people have. They want to do something like that, but they don't want it to be just all about them. We're going to group you together, and we're going to help you do it as a group that when people read that magazine, they're going to have a good feeling about everybody in that category, and it's going to establish trust, and you're going to be able to offer specials. If you do business with so-and-so, then we have a special free ebook for you over here. You'll be able to be cross-promoting each other, and that means that not only are things being shared with your network, but also the other people's networks too. So that exponentializes things. Super exciting.
Very, very, very cool. And that leads us into events, because that's our next stage. And events, because it's really important. I mean, we all talk about online connections, that we all sit here face to face. We're doing it right now. Catherine, you and I are doing a Google Hangout. You're sitting up in Point Roberts, and I'm down here in Northern California, and yet we feel like we are just here together having a conversation. That's wonderful. However, how much more wonderful could it be if all of our network comes together for an event where you get to actually shake a hand, give a hug, get to know somebody, see their facial expressions and their body language. It's fascinating, and we are going to be having Spark-It Network events, not just on land, but we have a cruise that's going to be coming up. We're going to be able to go out on a cruise ship and get to know other like-minded individuals from the Spark-It Network. Just too many things to mention, quite frankly.
Well, and those are coming, but you know we're good at letting people know what's coming up and what's available now, and so that's where we start with what we've got. We start with where we're at. We want you to be doing a Be Our Guest post on Spark-It Network, your best article, your best podcast, the best video that you ever put on. We want that on Spark-It Network, whether you ever join or not, because that's sharing your brilliance, and that's a powerful promotion that we can offer that's going to help all of us as well as you. If you feel like Spark-It Network is the right thing for you to be involved with long term, after your Be Our Guest post is up, you start interacting, looking around, we want you to join. Joining's great. We also want everyone to participate with Twitter, with the Facebook, and especially that Facebook group. I'm telling you, Karen, I am so excited about the Facebook group because it's going to be one of a kind. It's going to be different. It's got its own flavor. It's going to have its own mix, and we've really got some powerful people that know so much and that are so generous that it's going to be amazing.
So the first step is this. If you have not already joined Spark-It Network and you've made it all the way through this video, then I'm going to ask you to take the next step, and that is to go to Spark-It Network /Be Our Guest. And you can see it listed right now, right below my face, sparkitnetwork.com /Be Our Guest. And you Just follow directions. There's just 3 things that you need to do. It's very, very simple to do. And once you've done that, one of the team from Spark Network will get in touch with you and go over that blog post that we have put up there, make sure that we tweak it, make sure that it's your personality, and then we will share it to our network. Just do it. It doesn't cost anything. It is absolutely complimentary, which means free.
And Karen, we've made it send an email easy. We are serious. If you can cut and paste and send an email, all you have to do when you do the Be Our Guest is paste your information into the form, hit send, it's done. All the behind-the-scenes stuff. So if you've ever started a WordPress site or something like that, or had a website and just gotten all, don't worry. We have got it covered, and it is super easy.
Awesome. Well, I hope that you can see our excitement and feel our excitement coming out of the your screen right now, whether it's your phone or your desktop computer or a tablet. We are excited. There's no question about it. We have been brewing on this for a little while, and we are so excited to launch today. So we want to just welcome everyone to Spark It Network.
Welcome. Let's go Spark it, Karen.
All right, let's do it. Spark it now.
All right.